Prior to qualifying yesterday, he starts 16th. I can confirm to you that 17th on the grid is Frankie Morbidelli from Polispargro, unless there's been an unusual promotion to MotoGP that we're not aware of. Polispargro 19th from Joan Mir and Taka Nakagami. Completing the field is Iker Lecuona.
So that's your grid then for this upcoming 22-lap Grand Prix of Qatar. Tyres are going to be crucial here in Qatar. Let's find out what could be the preferred pick here in Doha with some pre-race thoughts of Michelin Motorsport manager Piero Talamasso, who's with Simon.
He is. Piero, we've heard more than one mention of management of tyres tonight. Can you give us your thoughts and what you think the choices will be?
Yes, the main choice will be are the front or the rear, same as yesterday. And yes, some management I think it will be necessary to do it. This will be related to about the amount of sand on the track. For example, yesterday for 10 laps of the sprint, we saw quite a lot of tire consumption because of the sand was on the track. We were expecting much less. So now we have to see how is the track, but I think it's better. There is less wind. Also we had Moto3 and Moto2 race. Probably they cleaned the track, so we'll be okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Simon. Thanks to Piero Talamasso. This is a great moment, a special moment for three riders who are our top three at the end of this year's Idemitsu Honda, the Honda Asia Talent Cup. Third place, Ryota Agiwara. Second place, Amon Adaki. But your series winner, huge congratulations to Indonesian Veda Pratama, who dominated this year's Asia Talent Cup. He finished over 100 points clear of the second place. There is your 2023 Asia Talent Cup top three prize giving, and congratulations to an Indonesian star of the future, Veda Pratama, your dominant victor of this year's Asia Talent Cup. Special moment as they get their medals at the front of this Qatar MotoGP race. So last season, to kick off 2022, it was such an emotional victory for Enea Bastianini and the Gresini Ducati team. They look well placed to fight for back-to-back Qatar Grand Prix wins, with Fabio Di Giannantonio and Alex Marquez on the front row of the grid. Let's get some pre-race thoughts from their team manager, Michele Massini, who's with Simon.
Michele, magic weekend for you so far. So good in qualifying on the front row with both riders. And I have to say, in the sprint last night, the two Fabios, Quartararo and your Fabio Di Giannantonio, looked amazing later in the sprint. I'm curious what you think Fabio and Alex Marquez, your riders, can do tonight.
So, honestly, the target tonight is to put all the both riders on the podium, and we will try for sure. We know that we have the pace and we don't destroy too much the front tire, but we have to see.
Best of luck with that.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Michele Massini. Thanks to Simon Crafar. They have obviously high expectations after Digi's brilliance in the sprint. We are about 15 minutes away from lights out under the night lights here in Qatar for the biggest race of the season. It looks all cordial right now, doesn't it, between Paolo Campanotti, Prima Private Ducati boss, and Ducati Corsa sporting director Paolo Civati. But behind those smiles, behind those grins, are going to be some butterflies in the stomachs.
Martinez once again, who we saw earlier on this evening. He knows all about winning a world championship. He did so as part of the Spanish winning team in 2010. Marc Marquez getting limbered up. What role will he play then in this evening's Qatar Grand Prix? Starts from 7th on the grid, and he certainly was in one or two scrapes yesterday in the Tito sprint. Was barged aside by Brad Binder, although in typical Marc Marquez fashion, he had absolutely zero problems with that kind of racing. He dishes it out as well as takes it.
Was that no points in the sprint? Drop down and give me 50, Mark. Come on. Yes, 7th on the grid for the Repsol Honda rider. There is going to be tears. There's going to be a very emotional farewell to Repsol on the next weekend in Valencia. Marc Marquez wasn't expecting too much from this Qatar Grand Prix weekend. Of course, he has starred in two of the best Qatar Grand Prix, two of the best Grand Prix in MotoGP history here at the Lusail International Circuit. 2018, 2019, unforgettable, memorable races, last corner battles he had with Ducati's Andrea Dovizioso.